Welcome to Madhu's Online Academy. So in this session, we are going to learn about Buddhism, Siddhartha Gautama Buddha, part 1 of ancient Indian history topic. Buddhism, Gautama Buddha. So as you know very well that Siddhartha Gautama Buddha's actual name was Siddhartha, later he became Gautama, later he became Buddha. Buddha means the enlightened one. The enlightened one means who attained the Satya, truth, at the age of 35 years. So and also laid the foundation of a great theory, doctrine called Buddhism in ancient Indian history. So his original name was Siddhartha and his spiritual name was Gautama Buddha. Gautama Buddha, remember. Gautama Buddha is spiritual name. And he was born in the year 563 BC. His parents were Shuddhodana and Maya Devi. Actually, Shuddhodana, his father was a king of Kapilavastu in Nepal area. Kapilavastu area. So Shuddhodana, and he was born to Maya or Mahamaya, Maya Devi. So he was born at a place called Lumbini near his kingdom, that is Kapilavastu. So and died in the year 483 BC at a place called Kusi or Kusinara. Kusi or Kushinara, remember. Next, here his father, just now as I told you, Shuddhodana, he was the elected chief of Sakya Republic, Sakya clan, Sakya tribe of that Kapilavastu area. And his mother name was Mahamaya or Maya Devi, remember. And our Siddhartha Gautama Buddha belongs to Kshatriya clan, Sakya clan or Kshatriya clan, okay, Kshatriya clan. So remember, tribe. So and belongs to Shakyas. And his stepmother was, because after his birth, he lost his mother after 7 days of his birth. Okay, so that's why he was grown up at the hands of his beloved stepmother Prajapati Gautami, who was a sister of his mother Maya or Maya Devi. And later, after he grew up, this boy married a beautiful girl called Yashodhara. Actually, Yashoda was the wife of Vardhamana Mahavira, who was the 24th Tirthankara of Jainism, remember, right? So here, remember that Yashodhara was the wife of our Siddhartha Gautama. And as a result of their marriage, they were able to give birth to a child called Rahula. And his cousin was Devadatta. He was an enemy to our Siddhartha Gautama Buddha. He was trying to create many obstacles, many problems to Siddhartha Gautama Buddha in his life, right? So here the important bit, name of the horse of Gautama was Kantaka. So for the first time when he was visiting Kapilavastu city, the streets of Kapilavastu, with the help of his charioteer Chenna. So at that time, he asked to tie the this Kantaka to that chariot. He ordered his charioteer Chenna tie these Kantakas to that chariot. So with the help of Kantaka only he was able to visit the Kapilavastu city, where he had seen 4 scenes, as you know that. So name of the charioteer of Gautama was, just as I told you, Chenna. So his teachers in his childhood, our Siddhartha Gautama's teachers were Asita, and also later he grown up, other teachers were Alara Kalama and Udaka Ramaputta, who taught him, Hatha Yoga, Raja Yoga and other, meditation, etc., sciences, okay, etc., disciplines, remember, to our Siddhartha Gautama Buddha. Siddhartha Gautama not became Buddha now, So next, Siddhartha Gautama, also known as Mahanishaba, means like he was a great doctor to the Buddhist monks, right? Mahanishaba. because his disciples used to consider him as, Mahanishaba. So, and disciples of Buddha were, after he got the enlightenment, remember that what was happened, he had many disciples, namely Sariputta or Mogallana, next Ananda, Upali, Anadapindaka, Mahakasyapa, Prasenajit, Supriya, Suprabuddha, and also Angulimala, etc. All these were the important disciples of our Siddhartha, Gautama, Buddha, remember. Okay, so Sariputta, Ananda, Upali, Anadapindaka, Mahakasyapa, Prasenajit, Supriya, Suprabuddha, and also Angulimala. These were some of the important disciples of our Shishyas of our Siddhartha Gautama Buddha, remember. So as we know very well that there are 5 important events, 5 important events, occurred in the life of, Siddhartha Gautama Buddha. Namely, for example, is birth itself important event, okay? That is birth. Next, Mahavinishkramana. Mahavinishkramana. Next, third one, Sambodhi. Fourth one, Dhammachekka Pavattana. In Prakrit I am speaking. So, Dhammachekka Pavattana. If we translate this Dhammachekka Pavattana into Sanskrit, we get a new word, that is Dharmachakra Pravartana. Dharmachakra Pravartana is a Prakriti word, Dharmachakra Pravartana, but whereas Dhammachakra Pavattana was a Prakrit word. This was the 4th event which happened in the life of Siddhartha Gautama Buddha. And the last event which happened in the life of, Siddhartha Gautama Buddha was, last one, Parinirvana or Mahaparinirvana. Mahaparinirvana. Mahaparinirvana, remember, Mahaparinirvana, right? So here birth means, he was born in the year 563 BC, remember, and, at the age of, 29 years, he left his, home in search of truth, okay, because by that time he disgusted with the family life. By that time he was able to give birth to, his son, Rahula, and later disgusted regarding the family life, okay, worldly life. That's why he wanted to, leave this, worldly pleasures, and also left for the forest in seeking the truth, in order to get the truth, Satya. So next, Sambodhi, at the age of 35 years, remember, so Gautama, at the age of 29 years, he left his house. That is called, that event is known as Mahavinishkramana. At the age of 35 years, under the Bible tree, Bodhi tree, so Bodh Gaya area, so he got the enlightenment, okay, after doing a serious meditation under that tree. Next, after he got enlightenment at the age of 35, immediately after that, he took rest for some more time there itself, and, left to, a place called Mrigadavana or Deer's Park. Deer's Park or Mrigadavana near Varanasi, Saranath. So remember here, first time he, preached to his earlier, friends, earlier companions, namely, Mahanama, Kondana, Asaji, Vappa, etc. So already had 5 companions. So namely, in the next slide itself, their names are there. So just now as I told, Mahanama, Kondana, Bhaddiya, Vappa, Mahanama, Asaji. All these 5 were the earlier companions to our Siddhartha Gautama. So that's why first time after he got the enlightenment, he went to that Saranath area, Varanasi area, that is Mrigadavana Deer's Park, and where he, taught the knowledge which he got under that pipal tree, Bodhi tree. Right? That is, this event is known as Dhammachakka Pravartana. So next, last event, that is Mahaparinirvana, means death of, this is the nothing but death of our Siddhartha Gautama Buddha at the age of 80 years at a place called Kusi or Kusinara, remember. So these are the important 5 events, and 5 events of Siddhartha Gautama Buddha's life. And here, in order to denote the important events which happened in the life of Siddhartha Gautama Buddha, there are some symbols. For example, birth, we identified birth with lotus. Symbol is lotus or bull. Next, Mahabhinishkramana means the symbol of Mahabhinishkramana is Ars, because with the help of Ars, Kantaka only left the royal palace in search of truth at the age of 29 years, as I told you just now. Next, third event which happened in the life of Siddhartha Gautama Buddha was Sambodhi. This is identified with the Bodhi tree. Bodhi tree. Yeah, symbol. Fourth event, that is Dhammachakra or Dharma Chakra, which consisting of 8 spokes. Okay, we learned 8 spokes. 8 spokes represent 8 satyas. Next, last event which happened in the life of our Siddhartha Gautama was his death. Death itself. So that is symbolized with a stupa. Okay, stupa. So these are the 5 important events which happened in the life of Siddhartha Gautama Buddha. They are birth. So symbolized with lotus or bill. Mahabhinishkramana, symbol horse. Sambodhi, symbol that is Bodhi tree. Dhammachakra Pavatana, Dhammachakra or Dhamma wheel. Next, fifth one, Mahaparinirvana, that is symbolized with a stupa symbols. Next slide. So already I have covered this. Next one. So the 5 important disciples of Buddha were, Kondana, Baddiya, Vappa, Asaji, Mahanama. So earlier, all these 5 were the companions to Siddhartha Gautama. When he was searching for a truth, so he took many advices from all these, scholarly people called, Asaji, Vappa, Mahanama, Kondana, Baddiya, etc. Right? 5 disciples. Later, due to arouse of some differences between Siddhartha Gautama and these 5 persons, both are separated. Okay, they all these 5 left our Siddhartha Gautama alone and went to Saranath area. But that's why deliberately after he got the enlightenment, he went to that his previous 5 companions and also taught to them whatever he got the enlightenment right under that Bodhi tree. Yeah. Remember, very, very important names. For example, a question may comes from this area as, which of the following are the disciples of Siddhartha Gautama Buddha? Or which of the following is not the disciple of Siddhartha Gautama? Okay, this type of questions may be asked from this area. Next. So next, Kondana was the first disciple of Siddhartha Gautama and Subhadda was the last disciple of Buddha. Remember, before his death, so he accepted Subhadda as his disciple. Okay, remember this. So this is very, very important. So next one. Yeah, just now as I covered 5 important events of Buddha's life and symbols. Birth, lotus bull, Mahavinishkramana, Ars, Nirvana, that is Sambodhi, Nirvana, Bodhi tree, first sermon or first teaching of Buddha, that is also called as Dhammachakra Pavatana, identified with Dhammachakra or Dharma veil. Last one, Mahaparinirvana, identified with a stupa, just now as I told you. Next one. So coming to the teachings of Buddha. So Buddha taught many things. One of them was Arya Satyas, 4 noble truths. Okay. So next, Ashtangika Marga, 8-fold path. Third one, Pattika Samuppada Siddhanta or Pattika Samuppada theory. Coming to Arya Satyas, 4 noble truths. According to Siddhartha Gautama Buddha's knowledge, okay, according to his teachings, so the whole world is full of grief, full of sorrow, grief, dukkha, whatever you call. The whole world is full of dukkha or sorrow or a grief. Number 2 is, the cause of sorrow is desire, that is Trishna, Tanva. So if at the moment a Trishna or Tanva or Trishna or desire generates in our mind, that is only causing for our sorrow or grief at large, remember. For example, if you have some desire in your mind that is not fulfilled, okay, at any cost, so that is causing for your grief, sadness. Got my point? So for every beyond sorrow, there is a reason. That reason only led to the origin of the sorrow in your mind, remember. Third one, fourth one. So here, the world is full of sorrow, dukkha, grief. And the cause of sorrow is desire. Trishna, Tanva, desire. Third one, remember, if sorrows are, if there at the moment there are no sorrows, there are no desires, there is no sorrow at all. Okay, remember. Okay, if desires are conquered, all sorrows can be removed. If desires are conquered, all sorrows can be removed, expelled from one's life. That was the third of Arya Satyas, or Four Noble Truths. Last one of Arya Satyas, or Four Noble Truths, is the only way that can be done by following Ashtangika Marga, or Eightfold Path. So there is a way, for every problem there is a solution, but you have to search for it with a lot of patience. Remember, one should have a patience for that. Okay, in order to get the problem solved. So here also, for every problem there is a path, there is a way, right path. So that is he taught in the form of Ashtanga Marga, there is Eightfold Path. We will discuss that in detail in the next class. Next, Patika Samuppada means cause and effect theory. So something is caused for the origin of the other problem. That is causing for the origin of the other problem. That is called, Patika Samuppada Siddhanta, or Patika Samuppada theory. So, Arya Satyas, Four Noble Truths, Ashtangika Marga, Eightfold Path, and Patika Samuppada Siddhanta, Patika Samuppada theory were some of the great teachings of our Siddhartha Gautama Buddha. So, this is all for today in this session. So, if you like my analysis and also content, of the topic, please do like this video, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel, as well share this video to your friends, and also leave a comment. Okay, thank you for watching. Do like this video.